it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane. Making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you go and hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane. Making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains. I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things. Gonna make a fucking name, I just wanna be famous. But I don't want that cheap fame, no I'm not that vain. I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent. And it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots. If I miss all, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking snapshots, learning how to fall and get it. I'm getting back up, always stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up, I don't miss a thing or regret it. I'm always learning, you could call me academic. I'm always working, never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison, needs some antiseptic. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate, bitch, you can fucking fight me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. Ain't no motherfucker in this world can do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself and my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me.
What's happening? What's going on out there? Hey, Slub in the building. Those of you on Twitch, Facebook Gaming, Trevo, make that move to the YouTube channel so you don't miss out. I'm letting y'all know now. I'm not going to be over there much longer. So make sure you come through and subscribe to the Ace Love channel, the main channel. The link is in the description where you at, or you just type in Ace Love 247. Come on through. Come on through to the main channel. But we finna get things started. We got Baltimore. They are 12-2. We are 11-3. I'm just getting my shares and stuff together. As you come in, please hit that thumbs up and share as well. And if this your first time, subscribe so you don't miss out on more. Okay. Playoff picture, if we was to go to the playoffs right now, we would have the 3 seed against Green Bay. How ironic. We already smashed them in real life. Atlanta got our spot. Dallas really got our spot, but we're going to work our way up. Hold up. Let me see. Is Baltimore in there? Yep, they the number 2 spot. We're going to knock them down a peg or 2 as well. Weekly awards. What's this about? Oh yeah, McCaffrey, 22 carries, 203 rushing yards, He's averaging 9 yards a rush, 2 TDs. Discuss stopping one of the league's top quarterbacks. And that would be Coach. Lamar Jackson is a quarterback who has shown the ability to be dangerous with not only his legs but his arms as well. Where does slowing him down begin? Limit passing, containing, scrambling. We're going to contain scrambling. I think it all starts with containing him. He's not built like other quarterbacks. As a defense, you can do everything right and then watch as he creates something out of nowhere. Scrambled legs. Beat the Ravens and hold Lamar Jackson to under 75 rushing yards. Ugh. Threat detected. Your entire defense will have +5 play recognition this week. All right, let me see. Game day goals. 400. These are all 10 pointers. Win by 17. We're going to stick with this. At least we'll get 5 points. 350. Allow 14. I'm going to do 20 or less. And you know I got to do my 5 sacks. You know what I'm talking about? I gotta keep the tradition alive. Tradition. And then we have injury report. Everybody that was hurt, like my tight end and my defensive tackle is under. It's all right. Nope, I don't need to do that. Let's see what the Ravens injury report is. Worley dislocated shoulder. Heel, halfback, forearm fracture, and that's it. Everybody else was already there when I started this. So, Baltimore Ravens are 12-2. We 11-3. They are offense is 89, defense 88, overall 88. All offense is 87, defense 88, overall 87. Offensive ranks, they're 19. We're number 1. Pass TDs, they have 19 at 16. We have 46 at number 1. Rush TDs, they have 22 at number 7. We have 24 at number 6. Giveaways, they gave it up 7 times at number 5. We gave it up 55 times. 55 times. 55 times. We dead last. It doesn't matter what any other quarterback did. We threw interceptions 55 times. Damn. Third down completions, 48% of the time for them at 15, 43% of the time for us at 26. That's terrible. Defensive ranks, they're number 6. We're number 1. TDs allowed. They gave it up. They allowed 12 at number 1. We allowed 20 at number 3. Sacks. They have 23 at 15. We have a record. 96. I'm going to say this one more time. 96 sacks. Who, if a team in the real NFL did some shit like that, 96 sacks by week 16. Anyway, we number 1. Takeaways. They took it away 16 times at number 8. We took it away 20 times at number 5. Let me see how I do this. Red zone. I want to say red zone stops. So if I say 40% of the time for them at number 1, 33% of the time for us at 17. I guess it makes sense. The patch, suppose that the patch fixed the fatigue issue. So we back, that's why we back in the swing of things. So we finna get it in.
It's week 16 of the National Football League, and we'll see Brandon Ayuk. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the 49ers and the Ravens under the lights on Monday night.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, it's a compelling late-season clash here in Week 16, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Now this, not your typical Monday night. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Merry Christmas to you and yours, everyone at home. But Charles, this, the third of 3 here on this Christmas day. We saw the 49ers, remember, on Thanksgiving night as well. Now they're back, looking to turn the tables on the team that got the better of them in Super Bowl 47.
And that was a decade ago. And that was brother versus brother. That was a storyline. One still remains, but the storyline that exists today, 2 really good teams getting ready to go at it.
It's the nightcap to a big Christmas day full of football. The Ravens and the Niners. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Ravens offense set to go to work, and it's Lamar Jackson now in his 6th NFL campaign who will lead the way.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Again, Jackson will keep it, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They go play action with Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about read man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. And the Niners offense set to go to work, and it's last year's revelation, Brock Purdy, who leads them out in season number 2 from Iowa State.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. You look at this Baltimore defense. And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Purdy on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that that carries over to this week as well.
2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. Field goal to take a first quarter lead.
Hard as hell. That they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Jake Moody now for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, How much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is
trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And into the end zone. A big six for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one, they've made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
The extra point try now for Moody. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49ers touchdown. Look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's 21-3. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it. Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Jackson now. Dumps it off to Edwards. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everything.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Oh, damn.
This defense had
I'm
5
muted
sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
They're going to try their best to do
My
exactly
bad, y'all.
that.
I've been
But
talking
they're facing
shit
a
this
team
whole
where
time.
getting to the quarterback is a
But we
mindset.
found
It's a
cracks in
mantra
their
for them.
offense.
And they play a
I've
game
been
within the
talking
game. You
shit.
know what it
Man,
is?
God.
Let's race to the
I don't
quarterback
even know
and see
how
who
long
gets there
I was
first.
muted.
The Ravens send their punter out now.
I said a
As
lot
his
of
first punt will
classical
come from
shit
inside
around
his
here.
own end zone.
Hey, don't try and get it.
McLeod to return it. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. For the moment, they're on top of their division, projected to host a wild card game in the first weekend, but nothing is set in stone. There's a lot of shuffling that can still go on here. They haven't even clinched a playoff berth.
A lot goes into that one word you use, doesn't it? But. You're exactly right, because nothing's clinched. So that means another win is necessary, being able to play to the best of their abilities, because they can go from where they are right now to right out of the playoff race. If things go in the wrong direction for them, they've got to take care of business. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. A handoff left, McCaffrey. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 41. 71 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Why is he on fire? He ain't did shit.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Damn.
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward, nice job to pick it up. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
That is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Purdy off the play fake. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. Well, they've got it inside the 10 at the end. That puts them in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 21-3 is your score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Here in this first half. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Ravens heading out on offense as we look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And you can see they've already clinched the AFC North. As it stands, of course, they would still need to host a game on Wild Card Weekend. But you know, we always talk about how coaches say we want to win that division, and that's the key thing, right?
Oh, that's absolutely right. And that comes all the way down from the front office. They build their teams to win their division first, because if you do that, you guarantee that first game at home. Yeah, if you get the #1 seed in a bye, that's terrific. But bottom line, get into the playoffs. There are a heck of a lot of teams watching that wish they were in your spot.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Multiple players getting home there for the 10-yard loss. Last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he's spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Wow. Oh, they're getting smacked.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
14 points came from defensive plays, just so y'all know.
Here's McLeod on the return.
Hey.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense.
195 rushing yards,
Christian
105
McCaffrey and his
rush touches.
49er teammates back onto the
52
field.
rushing.
You look at the numbers on the year, up over 1,100 yards now, and the last drive had a touchdown as well. Everybody offensively just seems to be in cohesion, don't they?
They do, and when you look at this rushing total, and you know at the end of the year, that means gifts for the big guys up front.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That's all.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. In motion right, Debo.
I saw that.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
This one caught by Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown. The Niners are pouring it on.
Yeah.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more aggressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no
about to
surprise they're
lose
the
a lot
best
of
in the
these
NFL in
players in
scoring.
offseason,
This
man.
team designs things well and executes even better.
It's gonna be a
and
struggle
here,
next
it only takes a
season.
few snaps
And y'all
before
know
they're
that
in
now.
the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they
about
put
to
them on
lose
notice.
about 14
Moody good with the extra
starters.
point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Offensively and defense.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it
More on the
away
defense.
following the touchdown.
Then y'all gotta see me. Y'all want to witness how I put another good team together.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory,
We got over
the
100
goal is a
sacks
minimum
now
of
this
at least
season.
2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field
got over
position,
100
right? You
sacks
flip
right
the
there.
field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to put together a nice drive. Let themselves out.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Jackson. He finds his target, Beckham. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No.
What is going on? I'm starting to feel bad for these motherfuckers, man. Decline.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's
I'm
smart
starting to
football
feel
right
bad.
there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
It's fielded at the 45. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Right
now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey.
Damn, he just busted him on his back.
And across the track into the end zone. Game 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it. Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. Extra point
first
try now
half.
for Moody.
This what the Super Bowl gonna be like?
And the route is on here in this first half.
Hope y'all come hang out with me anyway,
So 2
man.
plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. Here is Wisnowski booted away following the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll show as a loss of about 6, and that brings him 3rd. Charles, this has been something to
take
watch
him out
so
the
far.
game.
This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Alontae Taylor. And into the end zone. This defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Damn. Damn.
Now Moody for the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting
y'all
the
gotta leave me a
interception,
thumbs up for this.
but then returning it
For
to
this
the end
shit
zone
I'm
for the
doing
pick
over here.
6.
Thumbs up all the way around. If you ain't subscribed to the Slub channel, what the fuck is you waiting on? Over on YouTube, that is.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot
Enshrouded
at it now,
should be
as this
coming up
one's in
next,
the
y'all.
air.
I'm playing at least a couple hours before I get some sleep. For those of you that don't know what
And
it
he'll
is,
take it a yard or so
maybe a
past the
couple
20,
episodes
call it
already.
the
I got
21.
episode 4 coming up.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's
All right,
been a
y'all
group
gonna keep
effort
doing
where
it.
mistakes have happened. Can they put
I'm
that
just trying to get him
aside,
more and more.
kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
Oh, wrong play.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, this is wrong.
Now
play.
it's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Baker.
But that ain't what I wanted
They
to
get
do.
7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
This one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Thomas almost got him one.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Don't let me
They'll
get
call this
no
a
freedom.
41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's up over 1,200 yards now on the season. Had a touchdown on that last drive as well. Things continuing to trend in the right direction for this offense, but specifically Charles' running game.
And it all comes back to one word, doesn't it? Cohesion. Because you have to have that. Center, guards, tackles, tight ends. Some of the wide receivers being involved. Maybe a lead runner at times, maybe a fullback. But all in all, those X's and O's on the grease board that look so nice, that turns into a jumble in real life. And these guys have to know what to do on the run, on the move. They've done it well for them all year long.
On 1st down, Purdy. He's going to launch this thing way downfield.
That's what I'm looking for.
Touchdown.
The flavor.
Yet again.
The hard as hell.
Lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Keep in mind, I took like 5 players out of free agency.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So I already know them going to be the players I lose first.
Here is
Along with other
Wishnowski to boot
players.
it away following the touchdown. Powering his way forward. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now Jackson on 1st down. A little short one there, caught by Likely. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Again, Jackson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's got it inside the 10.
I wish I was closer to
The
that.
Ravens going to use the second of their
I brought
timeouts.
myself too close.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely from 4 yards out. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tuck Tucker with the extra point. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have herded him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Let's take it inside his own 40. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 24. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
How about his performance last week? Over 200 yards. I think his decisiveness, one cut and he goes, that's what's really made him pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week, easily honored with NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
I would have voted for him.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Purdy. And his throw here is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking for the out route. He's got it complete to Kittle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They go play action here. Purdy. And he will find his man, Samuel. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
A 2nd down throw for Purdy.
Ooh.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. He's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
Damn, you can miss.
And he's
That's
brought
2
down,
interceptions.
getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they get this game well in hand.
So he stopped for no gain. And 3rd and 8 now. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Jackson on target there to Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. A short one there, caught by Likely. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Meanwhile, Jackson's
that's what y'all doing.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down back at the 25. Javon Hargrave. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long. Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Niners are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first. John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Purdy to throw it on first down. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. Purdy from the gun.
Wide open.
This will be caught at Samuel. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 16 yards to the 16 and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Charlie Warner, the tight end, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Purdy bootlegging it.
Damn.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game.
I seen
and
him.
as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
What I'm pointing at.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. Stays on his feet. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Purdy. And he's got it. Touchdown. Charlie
See what I saw. Man, got him a TD.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Larger than life.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And
good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The offense for the Ravens returns to the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Jackson's throws are on target to Likely. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Throwing on first down is Jackson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
32.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson.
Oh!
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Here now, 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from knocking down the game. Right now, they want to show them to the challenge.
176 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Purdy off the play fake.
Oh, he dropped it.
Incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you're not going to just run this clock out, because this one...
Oh, we really clowning.
22 yards there, a 1st down. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. The fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
How tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
He looks beat, battered, and bruised.
The extra point try now for Moody. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That time a 9-play drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Oh.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And he will be brought down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Fielded at about the 28. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Wow, 185 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. 2nd down and 3. Try to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Purdy now on 2nd down.
By yourself.
Didn't need to go out. Complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
By itself, man.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Back to throw, Purdy.
Damn, trying to
That is
get it to you.
incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football?
Because we can,
These guys,
man.
I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in the
Oh, no.
First mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. Remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson now. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good one. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
It'll be a 41-yard punt, giving 5 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go 400? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort.
Okay, cool.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
He'll be back.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 226 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. And now what you want to see this late in the season, medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. That one looks like he'll throw here. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling the back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Purdy. 2 to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Purdy looking to throw. And they are going to score again. Another touchdown as they just handed it to
This is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Now Moody for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they can't bring him down.
Okay. That's good.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. One side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for San Francisco, the wins keep coming as this one moves them to 12-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, it's a slip-up that could cost them as they drop now to 12-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home
yards
next week.
4 TDs, 1 interception.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
McCaffrey,
I'm Brandon
20
Gunn. Next
carries,
game, guess what?
yards,
Charles and I
11
will be here again. It's the
yards
NFL
average,
on EA
4
Sports.
TDs, break 2 tackles. Broke for 20 yards or better. Longest was 59 yards. Receiving, shipping, and receiving. Ayuk, 118 yards. Schwartz, 104 yards. Kittle, 78 cents. Samuels, 73 cents. McCaffrey. Yeah. Schwartz got 2 TDs. Warner got 1. Ayuk got 1. He not hurt. Oh. Damn, I thought I got 1 to Debo. My bad, homie. Winters got 8 tackles. You ain't supposed to be. Oh, you got from special teams. I'm about to say you ain't supposed to be on the field. Tackle for loss. Winters got 4. Orgy got 3. Bosa, Thomas. Where the hell am I at? Sacks. Winters got 4. Bosa got 1.5. Hargrave got 1. Orgy got 1. Murphy got 0.5. Damn, what I get? 4 funky ass tackles and a pass deflection. That's not good. Taylor got 2 interceptions. Damn, homie. Thomas got him 1. He doing something with his life. Ooh, that boy. Hey, Slug, be quiet. Thomas got a forced fumble. Kinlaw, 37-yard touchdown. We smacked them. We smacked them boys. $450 yards, check. 350 yards, check. Allow 20 points or less, check. Sack the quarterback 5 times, check. Make the playoffs, check. Winners got 7 upgrade points. Yeah, he ain't gonna be just. He gonna be at least 75 by the time I get finished with him. He coming up. That's good. We're going to need them upgrade points because I'm going to lose a lot of players this offseason. discuss the defensive performance. You were able to have success against Lamar Jackson and get the win this week. What went into to making that happen? Well, first of all, we shitted on him. Lamar Jackson is a special player, but we had an excellent game plan that the team executed. Really proud of how our defense played and shredded their damn offensive line. According to plan, your entire defense has earned $2,500. Locked down. Nick Bosa will have his X Factor active for the entire next game. No injury? He went to the locker room. Let's see. We got Washington. Playoff picture. Damn, we still in third place? Damn. Damn, man. Is it too late to move up? They still winning? Shit. Oh, yeah, they did win. Damn. Damn. McCaffrey again, 20 carries. 230 rushing yards, 11 average, 4 rushing TDs, 2 receptions. Okay. Oh, Taylor, a defensive player, 7 tackles, 2 interceptions, 2 TDs. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. We gelling together late in the season. All right, Ayuk, Offensive Player of the Year, with Debo right behind him. McCaffrey, number 6. Schwartz, number 8. Defensive Player of the Year or Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year, Orgy. Winners, number 3. Bosa at 4. Warner at 5. Offensive Rookie of the Year, we don't have none. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Orgy. Winners, Ace Love, top 3. Murphy at number 5. I need that top spot. Best QB, we ain't in there. Not with over 50 interceptions. McCaffrey got the number 1 spot again. Wide receiver, Ayuk, Samuel. Schwartz at number 4. Offensive lineman, Banks at number 5. Buford, 7. Defensive line, Bosa, number 2. Hargrave, number 5. Linebackers. Where the fuck happened to me? Orgy at number 7. Winners at number 2. Warner at number 3. Oh, defensive backs. Damn, I meant number 3. Thomas at 7. See, that fatigue shit messed up my motherfucking stats, man. Damn, that knocked me in the near out of the top 3, man. Receiving leaders, Debo, 88 receptions. Brandon I got 87. Debo got 1597. Ayuk got 1449. Okay. Debo got 13 TDs. Ayuk got 17. Sack leaders. Micah Parson, 21. Anthony Orgy, 18. Nick Bosa, 18. Get up there. Get that tackle for loss. Orgy got 31. Get up there, y'all. Get that number 1 spot. Rushing leaders, McCaffrey in second place. Derrick Henry got 15 even. McCaffrey got 1301, but 22 TDs to his 12. Brock Purdy passing at number 1, 53%. 5,641 yards. All right, we 12-3 against a 5-10. We should be able to smash them. Well, we'll see. I don't know if it's gonna be Sunday because we got the Super Bowl. We'll see. If I don't play this on Sunday, you'll see me Monday. So on that note, I want to thank y'all for coming through, even though ain't nobody sitting in the chat, but I did see people show up. And I was going to do Enshrouded next, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's kind of late. I want to get at least 2 hours in, but right now it's 11:30. I don't know. So you'll have to wait till next time. We'll see next time. So we got Wreckfest tomorrow with the crew, and after that with more WWE. So on that note, this has been an Ace Love Productions. And I'm out.